3, 2, 1. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Welcome to 321 Liftoff. I'm Wayne Belden, the president of Belden Communications, the publisher of the Space Coast Fun Guide and SpaceCoastFunGuide.com. We'll be bringing you 321 Liftoff each week, talking about tourism on Florida's fabulous Space Coast. With me is the host of 321 Liftoff, Bonnie King, former Deputy Director of the Space Coast Office of Tourism, as well as the past President of the Florida Film Commission. Bonnie, are we ready to blast off on 321 Liftoff?
We are ready.
We're
ready.
Here.
And it's another beautiful location and a beautiful day here on Florida's Space Coast. And we are at Longboards Tiki Beach Grill, which is located here at the Hilton Ocean Beach Oceanfront. And we have lunch crowd here, and they're enjoying good food, good friends, and good atmosphere. Mm-hmm. And we're going to be talking with tourism director. Well, we're going to be talking tourism with the director of the food and beverage here at Longboards, and that is Francis Ramirez. And then we're going to also speak with Debra Green, who is the manager of the Cocoa Beach Hotel, the Cocoa Beach Hilton right here. I'm sorry, I'm getting all messed up because we're so live. And also a member of the Hotel Motel Association, talking about tourism and how great it is here on the Space Coast. And also, as surfers are only dancing like 100 feet away from us out here in the ocean, we also have John Hughes, who is the executive director of the Florida Surf Museum, and he's here to discuss all the history and the surfing that happens right here in Cocoa Beach. 321 Liftoff is brought to you in part by the Beachside Hotel and Suites on Cocoa Beach, offering free breakfast and that absolute favorite, one-of-a-kind lazy river that flows up and down the length of the hotel, and by Longboards, which is Tiki Beach Grill, which is where we are today, and by the SpaceCoastFunGuide.com, where you will learn and what there is to see and do right here on Florida's Space Coast. What to see and do and where to do it. That's the Space Coast Fun Guide. And joining me, as always, is my good friend John Belden, Vice President of Belden Communications.
Good afternoon, Bonnie. We're here on site. It seems like I was just here with my family last week and I actually enjoyed watching Thunderboat
races.
Thunder Cocoa Beach was awesome, a great time. And now having lunch here at Longboards again. This tiki bar with the thatch roof and the couches around the fire pits is a local hangout as well. And we know how visitors always ask that number one question: where do the locals hang out, right?
That's true.
This is where they hang out. And we're here. And he, my father, the man, the myth, the legend, Wayne Belden, president of Belden Communications. How you doing there, Pop?
Oh, man, I'm doing so fantastic. I can't take it anymore. Hey, listen, tourism is alive and doing well in Florida's fabulous Space Coast.
Yay, yay.
So you need to get down here wherever you are. If you're not here, you're not anywhere.
That's right.
Okay, so we're here, and it's great to see all these families sitting around the pool and around the Tiki Hut bar.
Very casual.
Very
Yes.
casual.
I'm envious. They're in their bathing suits and
Right.
shorts, you know.
Well, it's not too late, Bonnie.
I
Right,
know.
and what's real exciting is many of these folks did not know when they were coming here that there was going to be a SpaceX launch.
That's true.
Yeah.
And so
That's
that was real exciting. So we're really surprised. All this kind of stuff that's happening, that's fantastic. The food's great. The drink's great. The friends are great. Everything is great here at the Tiki Hut.
I love it. And as Peter Kranas, who is the executive director of our Space Coast Office of Tourism, said recently, he said the Space Coast is proud to say that we are the only beach that doubles as a launch pad. Which is the only thing that we're allowed to say that. Nobody else can take that away from us, which is
Right.
very, very, very cool.
Exactly.
So before we even get started and introduce our guests, Wayne, let's talk also about the Jaguars are opening in
yes.
Jacksonville on September
Yes.
19th. So tell everybody sitting here what they have a
Okay.
chance to win.
Well, we are giving away 2 free tickets to see the Jacksonville Jaguars take on the Denver Broncos on Sunday, September 19th at 1 p.m. This is exciting because we got a new coach, Urban Meyer. We got a new quarterback, Trevor Lawrence. We got all kinds of new players, and this year we're going to win some games. So you want to go see them? We got 2 free tickets to give away.
Just go see Kristen, right?
Just
here.
come over
Kristen,
here.
raise your hand. So just go over there and
Kristen's
get
over here.
yourself a ticket.
You're
that
here,
would be
you're
great.
enjoying some food. Come see Miss Kristen here in the back. Get you a raffle ticket. 2 tickets to see Jacksonville Jaguars, Denver Broncos.
We got some
home
already.
opener on September 19th. So come on. I know I heard some people that came here to get their fun. And
Well, not only that, but some of these people may be from out of town,
That's
and so
it.
they're going to go, oh, I gives them another reason to come back to Florida.
That's exactly
You
right.
know,
That's
it is.
That's it. Fantastic.
Well, it is, as Peter had said about that we are the launch pad. It's a great feeling to stand on the shore and witness the feel and the power and the emotion of these launches that happen here. And all these people that were here 2 days ago and got to see and experience it. What a thrill. And one of the places that you can watch a launch also is right here at Longboard. So let us meet our crew that's with us today. And we have Debra, John, and Francis. So welcome, you guys. We're glad you're here.
Thank you.
Thank
Glad
you
to be here. Thank you
for taking the time to be here. And here we are at the ambiance of the Longboard. So tell us a little bit about the history of Longboards, maybe where it got its name and how it happened. And I think, Debra, you had that story.
Yeah, I can address that. We were purchased in 2013 by Driftwood Corporation, and they visioned a larger pool venue and a larger restaurant, outside restaurant. Well, originally they were thinking that we're going to put a very modern structure here, very modern, with sails and complementing more of the modern building that we have at the hotel. And then one gentleman said, Ed Nystrom said, look, this is the beach.
That's right.
We want to relax.
Right.
So let's build a tiki.
Tiki and beach and
And then,
relax.
yeah,
go together.
absolutely. This is like tiki on steroids.
That's
so
right.
They did this beautiful thatch roof. It took about, I don't know, 18 days. They weave the thatch and whatever.
Really?
Yeah, and it's a great bar. So, and it's been a really amazing profit center.
Right.
But it's one time that finally our hotel has welcomed locals, and they come and relax.
Well,
Well,
you're
it's
such
a local hangout.
It
That's
is
just
a
like,
local-
John was saying, this is a local hangout. People like to come here.
Yeah.
How, do you know the length of the bar, the thatch roof?
No, this
Is it-
deck is 10,000 square feet,
Okay.
but I don't
Nice.
know how big this
It's
is.
big.
It's
Yeah,
big.
it's big.
It's pretty. We have a lot of televisions and great service and great food.
Well, I mean,
So you can actually watch NFL games out here.
yeah, we do. We have the
Excellent.
NFL ticket actually
Nice.
during the
Oh,
season.
great.
Yeah, so we do it, and then we do all the sports. So we
Man.
keep it all on sports or that funny TV station called Chive. which has
Chive?
do you know Chive?
no, but I'll
It's
say
weird.
I do. Is it
Okay.
weird?
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. It's showing accidents. You know, those
Really?
silly, goofy.
Oh, the things that
Oh,
happen. Yeah, I
sports
gotcha.
accidents, yeah.
yeah, all sorts of accidents.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's longboards because of surf and the history of surf. You know, I was at a meeting yesterday with a gentleman that teaches surf lessons, and he was saying that they were calling Cocoa Beach the small wave capital of the world. Because we are, and you'll talk more about that. You know the history from A to Z, but it's amazing that a lot of surfers come to surf here because they can master the small wave. Is that true?
Yes, that's true. Florida has been called the small wave capital, and that's because generally the surf is, easy to ride and not too big and not too small. It kind of hits that sweet spot for people that would like to learn how to surf, but when the conditions get right, the waves get really good, and they can give a lot of opportunities for more experienced surfers to have a really good time.
Well,
with
I don't
great
take
waves.
offense to that, John, at
No,
all,
it's-
because of the fact that, who practiced on those small waves?
Right.
Kelly Slater,
That's right.
They all started
Carolyn
somewhere.
Marks, the Hobgoods, all
Yeah.
right here from the Space Coast. So yeah, these small waves are a great introduction
Yeah.
to learning how to surf.
Yeah,
Can't
you
take that away.
You just don't go out to Hawaii and start on 40 and 50-foot waves.
Oh, that's what I've been doing wrong. Gotcha. All right.
Exactly.
Come back to the roots, right?
Yeah, I have a story about that. It was not Hawaii, but our local beaches. One day, of just unwind and walk out to the beach, and I was walking out. This was years ago, maybe 15, 20 years ago, and I was sitting and watching someone surf. And I was amazed how graceful the surfer was. And it was like ballet on the ocean. So I sat down and I was mesmerized watching this.
Right.
And a guy came down beside me, and I looked up to him. I said, "You have got to see this. This is unbelievable." And he says, "Oh, yeah." He says, "That's Kelly Slater. He's back in town."
Oh, wow. Wow. That good, huh?
That good. That was amazing. It was once in a lifetime.
It is. It's something
a
to
solo
admire.
show that I saw it all by myself, all by my lonesome.
Well, that's
Yeah, it's good.
But, well, Longboards is a great tie-in with the surfing, and we have a new. Well, I wouldn't really say new because Francis, you've been here since September, October? November. I was close. Okay, so Francis is the new food and beverage director that's here at Longboard. So tell us a little bit about yourself and your history, where you came from, what you did, how you got interested in food,
Well,
and preparing all
that's
this
I've
great
done,
stuff.
Let's say for the last 15, maybe a little more. We're not gonna get into those.
Yeah.
But always in Florida here, all the way from Miami to Naples, Orlando, most recently Tampa. And here I am now.
Yeah, you
from
are.
Well, we're
east
glad
to
you're
the
here.
west.
Yeah, this is the better coast, right?
Yes,
We got beaches, space.
definitely.
We got Debra Green. I mean,
Yeah,
Of
just
course.
think.
That's
That
the
alone's a
key.
bonus. That alone make you drink.
that's it.
Now I know that you guys are I mean, a lot of times I come here like, like happy hour
Yes.
and indulge, because you got some great drinks. So maybe you want to talk a little bit about maybe what your signature drinks may be, and maybe some of the favorite food that these people like to eat.
Absolutely. Well, it's a great time to talk about that. We just rolled out this week our brand new cocktail list for this summer. So we had a great mixologist came over this week and we did a great training with our staff. So
New drinks.
new drinks, fun cups, fun stuff.
Well, we like to order good drinks, so that's
yes,
good.
we can do a sample later. How about
I'm
that?
all down for a sampling. It's Friday.
Oh, yeah.
It's time, right?
Yeah. People like the frozen drinks and her
Yeah.
presentation. Her garnishes are mangoes now.
Okay.
No more just a maraschino cherry. They're very colorful and they love it. They're very, very, very nice. East of us, which is where the ocean is, we also have her satellite bar, Castaways. And so
Awesome.
it's longboards and
Yeah, right there
castaways.
on the
Yeah,
beach.
Right
I
on
mean,
the
you got
beach,
what
yeah.
a great.
You have
You
a
can
beautiful
sit there,
setup. You really do.
We
sit
do.
there at the bar, and you can actually watch the surfers surf.
Yeah, and rocket launches like
and
you were
rocket
saying.
launches, which is
The
Yeah.
ship's going by.
And the ships hopefully.
Yeah, but I
soon,
mean,
soon more
it's,
steep.
you have such a great setup because, especially when you're all day on the beach
Uh-huh.
under the sun, and you're like, okay, it's time to maybe come in. And as soon as you get off the access, you've got a tiki right here, and it's like, well, this is my next stage for the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome food, awesome drinks. You got sports on the television, and
Totally.
I mean, come on,
We're good.
That's
We're
it.
good.
That's it.
the other cool thing that I really like too is the fire pits that you have at night
Yep.
that go
Yes.
on, and
Yep.
you sit around these cozy couches and the chairs, and you just pull up, and it's just a great feeling.
Totally.
No, not only that, but I know a lot of special events are done here, especially when we do a lot of the special events that are done, Thunder on the Beach,
right.
and the air show that we did, and when we had the wine and the cheese event that happened on the beach. A lot of the special events to open up one of those events happen right here on your deck.
Right.
So, but I was going to make. I want to say this though. When we're talking about how you design how you decorate the food and make it look good, because you see people, they get their plate of food and then they take pictures of it. And I know when people are on vacation, they always like to show off like what they're eating.
Right.
But the other day, we were all had a girls' night out, and Frances came over, and she made us our own. What is it called? The board that with cheeses on it and stuff.
Charcuterie board.
Yeah, I can never pronounce that word, whatever. But I thought, man, she's not even working. We're just having a girls' night, and she made this you didn't even want to
cook?
eat off of it. It looked so good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it looks so
Did
nice.
you bring any for us?
Sorry, not much left.
What the heck? Next time.
It was great. It was good. So here we are with the surfing right behind us, and we have John Hughes with us with the Florida Surf Museum, and it's a great tie-in because this is a great place. I mean, if we walk out to the beach now, we'll see people surfing, and then, of course, people can learn how to surf here, which is just down the street, and the Florida Surf Museum is just a couple of blocks away. So tell us a little bit about the history of the Florida Surf Museum and what people can see when they go there, because that is a museum that is free as well, correct?
We ask for a $2 donation per person, but that's a voluntary thing.
Gotcha.
The Florida Surf Museum is in its 21st year now.
Awesome. Wow.
And we started out originally with Sean O'Hare, first built the museum up, and his father, Pat O'Hare, is a legendary shaper in Cocoa Beach who opened the first surf shop in 1964. So, in part, the museum was designed to preserve his history as well as the rest of the history in Cocoa Beach. Cocoa Beach is, since the 60s, has been the center of surfing on the East Coast, and so we have a long history with surfing, actually going back to 1909 if you want to go way back. But
Wow.
it really went into overdrive in the 60s when Dick Catree formed the Surfboards Hobie team and put together a bunch of kids who were just looked down upon by the rest of the surfing world, and put together a team that just wiped the slate at every contest they went to in the 60s. And because of that, and all the other promotion that Dick Catree and the people that followed after him did, Cocoa Beach and the Space Coast in general has been the center of surfing. The surfers from the Space Coast have more world championships in any other country or
Really?
state combined.
Wow, I didn't realize. I mean, it was good.
We take great pride in that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Kelly had a lot to do with that. He's got 11 right now, but
Wow.
you know,
And Kelly's how old now? 40 something?
I think he's 50 now.
Oh, come on.
Oh my gosh, really?
Unbelievable. He looks like a kid.
But
Unbelievable.
It's the surfing that keeps him young.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
He's in
great.
good shape, that's for sure.
we have Caroline Marks now, who's surfing the World Championship Tour. She's from Melbourne Beach. She's already in the top 16 and going to the Olympics, and she's only been surfing professionally for just a few years.
She's like,
So,
what, 17, 18 years
I
old?
think she just turned 17.
Yeah.
And she is just a powerhouse. She throws turns that just put the guys to shame and send them back to the beach. She's really good. But we've had Frida Zamba, who was a world champion for 4 years in the 80s. Lisa Anderson, who came from Flagler Beach. She was a world champion. So
A lot of good surfing.
comes here. Mhm.
So, John, what's the difference between like a long board and the shorter board? I mean, what's better?
The
'Cause
length.
Thank you, John. You're so smart. You got it.
I'm a very deep individual.
Because in the museum, you've got these old pictures from way back when, and the boards were giant, and the guys standing next to them, they were just very. So what's it? I mean, what do you ride? You ride the small one, or you ride the long one? What's the deal?
I think we just covered that, right?
No.
Okay. No. Surfing originally, when it started, 100 years ago, people were riding really long boards, for the most part. I could get more details. but we
Right.
don't have that
Well,
much time.
yeah.
But at any rate, so the long boards were the thing for the first, 70, 80 years, and then in the 60s, it kind of reached its apex, and all of a sudden, the shortboard revolution came in, and all that was obsolete, and everybody was riding shortboards. But the short answer to that is it's really the type of surfing that you like to do the most.
Okay, so
So size doesn't matter when it comes to surfboards.
Longboard surfing.
Thank goodness.
Longboard surfing is more conducive to small waves. It's graceful. It counts a lot on style. Shortboard surfing is a lot more performance oriented. A lot of maneuvers involved, and real athletic surfing. So it's just a different way of surfing, and one's not really better than the other.
I was going to
Gotcha.
say, it seems like it'd be easier to surf on a smaller board than it would on a longer board, I would think, but what do I know?
Yeah, it's
I don't
it's
surf,
actually-
so
It'd
I
be
don't
the
know.
opposite, I think.
It's
maybe.
actually the opposite.
Oh,
Is it?
You
okay.
need more balance on a
Yeah,
shorter.
shortboards are twitchy and they're hard to paddle. Longboards make it a lot easier.
So you
to get
learned something
started.
new. I think it would be harder to balance the longer one, but that's all right.
They're more stable.
Gotcha.
Deborah, have you ever surfed?
No, I have not.
You look like a surfer.
I know. My
Yeah, she
son is
does.
an avid surfer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I body surfed. That was about the extent of my career.
I could be a beach bunny. I'm not really a surfer.
You're a
Yeah,
dancer.
I'm a
I'll
dancer.
tell you
I
that.
can cut a rug.
I have seen you at
I
some
know,
events, and
in
you can get
Brevard
down.
County.
Yeah, buddy.
I know.
She
I
cuts
know.
a rug.
I can cut a rug.
Another great event that's here too is the dog surfing, and I know that Deborah, you all have been a sponsor of
Yeah,
it as
yeah.
well, and it's really one of a kind in the sense that we get dogs from across the United States that come here and surf, and these dogs love to surf.
So fun.
They're not scared. It's not like people say, oh, they're treating those dogs bad. The dogs love it, and it's a big event, and I'm happy to say and proud to say that the Space Coast is a sponsor of that event. It happens every year, usually over the Easter holiday.
Weren't you
right
saying
here.
before that they put like their paw in the water? Like they actually.
and try to move?
That's so funny, man. They got one up on me. I can't even stand up on a board. Let alone.
One of the dogs that does the hang ten or whatever,
Yeah.
he will walk to the end of the board and stick his
That is
his
so
paw
cool.
down.
He's
But
a show off.
That's
yeah,
right.
he's a
John's
show
hot on
off.
that, right,
Show
John?
off. Show off dog.
Another, I have not tried dog surfing. So.
No.
but another great event we have coming up June 5th and 6th. Hilton is helping us put on our 20th annual Waterman's Challenge surf contest, which is a great family-oriented event. It's just a fun contest. We have a lot of families and kids that all come to surf together, and a lot of fun events like the rodeo where you have to surf 3 different types of boards in one heat. We have the vintage surfing contest where everybody brings their boards from the 60s and dresses up in vintage clothing. And
Oh, that's
the contest.
fun.
That'd be
That's
fun.
And that's all weekend. It's a lot of fun. And
is that going to be right here behind the Hilton?
yes,
Yeah.
the Hilton is sponsoring that for us. Be right
Okay.
behind the Hilton
Next weekend already.
next weekend.
It's hard
yes.
to believe it's next weekend. Well, tell us also about the wonderful surfing Santas.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Surfing Santas is, if you haven't seen it yet, and billions of people have, is a little event that started in the backyard of a local surfer with
Little
his family
event.
dressing up as Santas. And within about 3 or 4 years, it turned into a worldwide international phenomenon. It's been covered by every media outlet that you can possibly imagine. And it's basically, we get together, everybody dresses up in their Santa outfits, and all those people that want to surf dress up in their Santa outfits and paddle out and surf, and people on the beach have their costumes on. And I think the last year we had that, which was the year before COVID,
Right.
we had 700 surfing Santas in the water and about 10,000 people on the beach.
It's internationally drawn, man.
Yeah, music, costume contests, a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. It's Christmas Eve day.
Yeah.
And then everyone does early in the morning, and they have a great time, and then they still have time in the afternoon to be with their families. But
What a fun
it's
tradition.
a great tradition. And then what about? I have also seen surfers. Santas. Oh no, that's different. They're out of parachutes. We don't care about that.
So many people try to duplicate it, right?
Yeah,
Right.
they're copycats.
That's it.
I try to jump
Right.
out. So let's talk one more time. And Wayne, why don't you tell everybody what's going on about us giving away those Jaguar tickets?
Yes, if you haven't come forward yet, you can get a chance to win 2 free tickets to the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Denver Broncos on September 19th. They're opening their home opener, and this is the year that Jacksonville is going to make some noise. They got a brand new coach, Urban Meyer, who's the former head coach of the University of Florida, won a national championship. Same thing at Ohio State. Now he's our coach. And there's going to be a new attitude up in Jacksonville, I can tell you that.
And
So-
Tim Tebow, right?
And Tim
That's
Tebow.
right.
Wide receiver.
Absolutely.
Yep,
Absolutely.
yep.
So please come forward. Yeah, if you're going to be in town and you want to go see the Jaguars, come right over here.
And
see
even if you're not going to be in town,
Come
you
back.
can give
Come
the
back.
tickets to maybe a local person
Yes.
that maybe your friends
Right.
or whatever. But the only people that can really know is the people that are here.
Right.
So your chances of winning the tickets are like
Very
really,
good.
really
I
good.
know a lot of you already came up, but if you haven't gotten your free
Yeah.
raffle ticket, come back here and get a free raffle ticket. We'll be doing the giveaway here shortly for the Jacksonville Jaguars game. A lot of fun.
To see Kristen. Yeah,
absolutely.
Kristen's got it.
I
What do
see
they
we
say?
have
See the lady.
a gentleman sitting at the bar wearing a Trevor Lawrence shirt. So he's
There we go. He's fist pumping.
He's fist pumping. So that's cool.
It is cool.
That's it.
I
That
like
wasn't
it.
staged either. That's
No.
good.
No.
Yeah. We'll bring you
He
around with us from podcast to podcast, buddy. We appreciate that. So-
You know, it was interesting. Somebody wrote in on Facebook and said they had some friends visiting in the area. Where should I take them? What should we do? And I was amazed. The person that wrote back said, get yourself the Space Coast Fun Guide and look at all the attractions and the places that you can go. And then she started listing all the places that you could go.
Yep. We're very proud
And
of that.
it was very nice. And you know, when you start to look at all the things that you can do and see here, people forget there's a lot more to do here than our
Oh,
beaches and our
Lord.
Kennedy Space Center. And of course the Brevard Zoo and whatever. But I was just amazed. And one of the things that she also mentioned was, have any of you done the Gara Fish Spa?
Oh, my
which
gosh.
is where you
Oh no, where they eat your
where they,
flesh.
Oh, let me
where
tell-
they,
no, this-
they nibble your feet, and
Yes.
it's so
Like that.
relaxing. It
Eat
was
your
so much
flesh.
fun. They don't eat your, but it's
Bonnie did it with her girlfriend.
I did
Let me tell
it.
you. And,
It was
and
so
the
much
stories
fun.
that people have gone in there.
Relaxing.
It's very relaxing, and
You
you
bring your own booze. and
It's
everything.
BYOB. I mean,
Yeah.
come on. So bring the girls or
Wow.
guys. It's a good thing to do with the wife. You want to go and gain some points. Gara Fish Spa right there in Cocoa Beach, and we've heard some really awesome stories from people that had medical issues like neuropathy. That within 30 minutes they start feeling their feet.
Oh my God.
Absolutely, and it's very relaxing. Very
And
relaxing.
where does that come from? Japan or some?
Comes from the
Fish?
Far East. When I
Far East.
was in Thailand in the 1960s during the Vietnam War, that was very prevalent over there. A lot of that. So it came from Southeast Asia somewhere.
Wow.
Yeah, but see, I caught a bass the other day, and I put it up to my foot. It didn't do anything.
Yeah.
So I said, "Come on, bud." It wouldn't work. But
No.
yes,
You know, the little fish seem to think that your feet are a fish. So
So
that's
they
why they
nibble
come
at
up,
you.
they try to nibble it, and then they realize that
Yeah,
you're
they-
not, but anyway, you feel it, and it feels really
you
good.
liked it?
I liked it, yes.
loved it.
Well, I had my wine. We were in the VIP room, so we had wine and cheese, and we,
And
soaked
have
our
fish
feet.
nibble in you.
It was
Right.
really, and I got to tell you, you get really soft. When it's all done, they put lotion on your feet and everything, and let me tell you, it was very soft.
It was
very
fantastic.
nice.
It was so fantastic when the fish were nibbling at her feet. I heard one of them say, "This is good. Who is this?"
That's right.
So the thing about it is if you're looking for something else to do, it's just another great place, and it of course is right down the street from this place right here. So
Yeah, I was thinking the
just
fish,
down the street from Longboards.
maybe the fish would say, "Man, it tastes like chicken."
Right. Or wine.
Everything tastes
wine,
like
'cause
chicken.
Bonnie drinks a lot of wine. It comes through your pores, right?
Yeah, it's a great place to go when you're stressed out and you want to relax.
Yeah.
That's the place to go.
But think about it. Like last weekend, so we had the boat races. Then we had Vanilla Ice here, right?
That's right.
Big
Yes.
old concert.
Ice, baby.
Yeah.
Ice, baby. I was there. That was a heck of a concert. I expected to see you on stage, Debra, dancing.
I was in New York City.
You were in New York
dancing,
City.
yeah.
It was a big old time, though. So there's always events happening here on the Space Coast, which is why it's a great. You can go to the West Coast. You can go anywhere. There's nothing like the Space Coast.
And last week, too, with the Thunderboat races, they had the big Friday Fest in downtown Cocoa Beach, and all the boats were on display, and that was fascinating as well.
Yep.
I mean, you got to talk to the guys that are piloting the boats, and you see them. God, they're so clean. Those things are like,
Yeah.
they're like polished and
They
perfect.
and millions and millions of
Oh,
dollars.
millions of dollars. That was so much fun. That was great. Now, Vanilla Ice came up for that as well.
He
He
did.
was part of the parade that brought the boats
I think
in.
he's local.
Well, he's
he
down
lives
in
Brevard or
Palm Beach.
Sebastian. Oh,
Palm Beach. He lives in
I
Palm
thought
Beach.
He lived in
He
Sebastian.
did the house down in Melbourne. He did that renovation of the house.
Oh, that's right. On his TV.
The whole season 7 was done in Melbourne, Florida.
I
So
didn't
that was
realize
kind of
that.
nice that he came here to the Space Coast and
Neat,
did that.
neat,
So,
neat,
but he's
neat.
got a name. I mean, boy, I'll tell you, he had a crowd around him. People
and-
love Vanilla Ice.
And when he came out, I wasn't sure because I haven't seen Vanilla Ice in
Yeah.
quite some time. But when he came out, he brought the energy, man. And he did a couple of the songs that people know, and then he did a lot of covers, I would say. But absolutely was a fantastic time. Everybody left in a good spirit.
I saw all the videos that people were posting in it, and
Yeah.
it looked like he had people on stage with him from the
Yeah.
audience, I guess, and they looked like they were having a good
There
time.
was a limited VIP experience, and one of our clients there, Beachwear, who was one of their premier sponsors, actually gave away 2 tickets of the VIP experience where you can actually get on stage.
Nice.
And it was a really good time. But again, I mean, that's why you want to come to the Space Coast. You never know what's going to happen. Like you said earlier, you could come here and find out there's a launch in a couple hours. Like,
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
So many times people check in, and we put a poster in the lobby, but then we make sure everyone knows we go out on the deck and come to Longboards and Castaways and tell
Right.
the guests, please, in 10 minutes, did you know there's a rocket? And they say they can't believe it.
We'll get people. So if you go on our website, spacecoastfunguide.com, we got coupons to all the local attractions here in the Brevard County, attractions, restaurants, but there's also events on there as well. And we'll get many people that will contact us to the website because they're saying, hey, when's the next launch? They know there's always one happening.
Yeah, that's
Right, and if anybody's coming in this weekend or whatever, we want to also highlight our sponsor, which is our Beachside Hotel.
Beachside Hotel
and
and
talk
Suites.
about that and let them know that they can call Michelle Martindale, who is the sales director there, and go to the website, look at the place, look at the video pictures that they've got. The videos and the pictures were beautiful, showing the duck dive bar.
That's right.
Great places to eat. And the wonderful pool that they've got that obviously that goes the length of the hotel. I mean,
Lazy
that's
River.
the killer right there. I mean,
it.
people love that pool.
It's a beautiful place. They got a lot of amenities for you. So absolutely, it's just minutes from everything.
In addition to that, they also do special events. So if you go on their website, which is the Beachside Hotel, CocoBeach.com, that they list the events that they do, special events. They do a lot of charity events as well that you can participate in. So it's a great place to go and hang out too. Just like you're hanging out here, you can hang out there and have some drinks and some food as well.
That's right. That's
So
right.
we welcome them to go there as well.
one thing we neglected to mention about Longboards is the live entertainment that we have.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because
Let's talk about it.
On Friday night, we have entertainment. Then this is a holiday weekend, obviously Memorial Day. So on Saturday, Francis has 2 things in the day from 12 to 5, and then another live entertainment from 6 to 9 on Saturday.
Awesome.
Then Sunday, you have the same, right? Reggae band.
12 to 4.
And open to the public,
Open to the public.
Right.
which is great.
And then we have 6 to 9. We have a solo act right there. And then to close the weekend off on Monday, we have DJ playing on the deck as well from 12 to 5.
So there's gonna be a party at Longboard, is what you're saying.
Yeah, starting
All
tonight.
weekend.
It's all
Starting
weekend.
right now.
Yeah.
That's
Wow,
it. We
yeah.
are the party. That's it. I like it.
Come and grab your seat. So your website here is longboardstiki.com. And so you can go on that and see your menu.
You can go on Facebook to see it.
Go on Facebook to see it.
And our Instagram as well.
And I'm holding the menu. Bonnie, did you know that they have wine here?
No, I
They
didn't know
have
that.
red wine, white wine. They've got all kinds of different drinks. I want to try this Drunken Monkey. Sounds
it's
fantastic.
So good.
Yeah, I know.
What's in
I'm
it?
Irish, so I usually pick the good drinks. That looks fantastic.
Drunken Monkey.
Drunken
sounds
Monkey.
good.
It's with what is it? Cruisin', coconut rum, Captain Morgan, spice rum, orange and pineapple juice, and nutmeg.
Okay.
So if
You
you're
can
here
feel
at the
it
bar,
after a couple too.
you feel it after a couple.
Yes.
So I would. Well, I can't suggest that. But
You
there
want,
is.
you want me to drive home tonight?
Yeah, maybe. But we'll just stay here at the Longboards Tiki Beach until I go ahead and wear it off. Maybe.
You know what? Everybody kids me because every week wherever we're doing a podcast, I always mention and ask if there's a tiki hut bar involved, because those are my favorite things.
Right.
And this is I'm in heaven.
I know, it's so
I'm in
nice.
heaven.
And it's
so
cool
nice.
here too, right? It's not like it's so hot you're uncomfortable. I mean, you guys did a very good setup.
It is. It's nice, and we're lucky in Cocoa Beach. We've got that sea breeze, so
Yeah.
the poor people in Orlando was 6 or 8 degrees hotter than we are here. Yeah,
Right.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Can't
If,
complain.
if you're in Orlando, because I used to live there, come over to the beach and come to this place right here.
A lot more
this
fun
is
here.
great. This is a way to really start off and get ready for the next week.
Yep,
So,
yep,
John,
yep.
give us your hours. When is the Florida Surf Museum open, and what is your website?
Florida Surf Museum is in Ron John's Surf Shop in their beach rental building just across the street from the main building. We're open 7 days a week, 9 to 5. Come in anytime, just walk all the way to the back of the building, and that's where we are. We're also on Facebook, Florida Surf Museum, and we have a great web page with lots and lots of Florida history, and our web page is floridasurfmuseum.org.
Sounds great. What's everybody doing this weekend? I know you got the big event this weekend here at the Hilton.
That's
That's
next week.
next weekend. I'm sorry. Okay, so what is everybody doing this weekend? Hey, who's got plans? It's Memorial Day weekend.
That's it.
It's gonna be a long weekend.
Working,
We're gonna party at
working,
Longboard.
working.
That's right.
Yeah, they're going to party here because, let's face it, tourism is up here on the Space
Huge.
Coast. I know. We just
There's traffic here. You see,
yeah,
there's
and
people here.
I heard a conversation with the Tourist Development Council. They were discussing how the hotels are full and we have a lot of visitors in the area.
Yep.
Restaurants are doing well, and so this is good. And we welcome our visitors to come to this area. So
Yes.
if you're not doing anything this weekend and you're within the sound of our voice and you're looking for something to do, why not come here?
Come check it out. There's a beautiful beach sitting here. I'm Longboards Tiki Beach Grill here in Cocoa Beach. I see a beautiful beach right over there. I see beach access, another bar at the end right before you get on the beach. I mean, it's a beautiful setup, huge TVs. So I know when it comes to NFL season, if I'm not at the game, I'll be coming here to watch some games.
There you go. I love it. I love it. And next week, I'm sorry, what were you going to say, Wayne?
I said, and speaking of the NFL, for those
Yo,
of you
yes.
that have not yet gotten your tickets, come over here
You
and
have
see
tickets.
Kristen, and you can win 2 free tickets to the Jaguars opening game against the Denver Broncos, September 19th, 1 p.m.
Are we doing
And I
that
wanna-
now? Are we doing that live, or
We're
are we
doing
going to
that
do
live
it
right now.
Because if we do, because I'm getting ready to talk about next week and end the show. So if somebody wants
Well,
a ticket, they better come get it now.
We'll do it at the end of the show. Give them time to get up here. But I want them to know one thing about these tickets.
Yes.
These are not nosebleed tickets. You're right down on the lower bowl, close to the field. So these are excellent tickets.
All right.
All right, sounds like a deal. Well, I was going to talk about next week because next week we are going to be at Hughes Kraken Crab and Seafood.
Oh, wow.
So again, another great place to eat and to get involved in. So we're going to be there, and so we hope that join. And we're going to be doing that at 11 o'clock. So we'll be live there at 11.
That place, every time you walk in, is just slam busy. We have a lot of different types of restaurants here, a lot of different, and they work together. That's a great thing about this destination. Everybody works together, but that'll be a fun one for sure.
I'm looking forward to it. And also, I just wanted to mention again that at the Melbourne Civic Theater, they do have now through June 27th, Harvey is on display. So, I mean, if you love plays and you love acting and things of that nature, we have great acting troupes that are here, and that's going on right now, and a lot of different activities going on. So we encourage you to come here. So, John, if you want to give it away, I mean,
I think that we ought to have either Francis or Deborah pick the ticket
okay,
out.
Kristen, can you bring it
All right,
over?
we're going to give these tickets
Yeah.
away now, folks.
Okay, so
Kristen
let's see
is our Vanna White.
Francis.
All right.
Okay, so now, Francis, you can
Shake.
shake your booty.
Get your tickets out. Check your numbers.
We ready? The winning ticket.
Ticket. Can you read it?
Go ahead.
151029.
151029. Do we have a winner? 151029. 2 tickets to Jacksonville Jaguars. 151029. Must be present to win. We got one?
Who's that?
Where are they at? I hear noise back there. Where are we?
Right there. at the
Oh,
bar.
it's her, the bartender.
Oh, hey, okay.
All right.
Fantastic. All right, well, congratulations. We'll get with you after the show, and we'll get some information so we can get you those 2 tickets.
Sounds
and
like a
that'll be
deal.
an absolute blast, of course.
Well, I think we're going to have a great weekend. The weather looks good.
man.
Sky is clear. It's going to be great. It's going to be a good Memorial Day weekend. We hope to see you here, and we hope to see you next week. And I want to thank you all. And thank you 3 for coming here and sharing not only what Longboards is all about and this great food and drinks and the ambiance, but John, thank you too for the Florida Surf Museum, because again, surfing is our history here on the Space Coast and Cocoa Beach, and we're glad that you're part of it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bonnie.
All right,
It was a
well, I'll
pleasure.
see you next week.
All right.
That's a wrap.
Bye-bye.